Okay, Mr. Folabi and Aisha, can you please begin the ceremony, please? Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Ms. Shola. Good morning, everyone. I'm Aisha Abubakar Atiku, and I just thought to introduce myself. Mr. Afolabi is the host of this event, and I will be co-hosting with him. So, yeah, he's on now. You're
Yeah, good
welcome,
morning,
Mr.
everybody.
Afolabi. Good morning.
Thank you very
Good
much, Ms.
morning.
Aisha.
Good morning.
Yeah, good to see everybody here. I hope we are looking forward to the graduation ceremony and everything that will be happening today. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Ms. Aisha, and God bless you, Ms. Shola, for the vision and all that we've done for the past 10 weeks. It's been an amazing, amazing time. I'm sure that everyone that has been a part of the program can testify to the fact that it's been an amazing time. If you know that you've had an awesome time being a part of School Builders Lab, the first cohort, I want to see your reaction in the chat session. I wanted to use your favorite emoji just to show how you feel about the amazing work that School Builders Lab has been able to do in the past 10 weeks. There, thank you very much. Please, can we just share? Ms. Aisha, can you tell us how you feel about today's graduation of the first cohort of the School Builders Lab participants? Yeah, I can see all the
Sorry,
emojis. Thank
I
Yeah,
was muted.
all right.
It's really, really exciting, and I actually feel honored to be part of this. Here to celebrate the amazing people who have dedicated and put in their best to this point and graduate today and School Builders Lab. It's very, very exciting to be here.
Yeah, I must confess it's a rare privilege to have been a part of this program. Um, and I appreciate the opportunity that this program has provided, especially for the next set of school leaders that will be going out there and making the impact. Because yes, beyond just the courses, beyond just the teaching, the fact that this program is very practical, um, requiring that the participants also do some project. It's amazing. It's been an awesome 10 weeks, and I want to celebrate everybody, every team, every member of the team that have been a part of this program. It's been an amazing one, and I'm looking forward to the joy of celebrating the first cohort, the graduation ceremony of the first cohort today. So, welcome everybody again to the graduation and capstone award ceremony of the School Builders Lab. Yeah, we're moving from learning to leadership execution. And I like the fact that we use the word execution, just not just leadership by title, but by the things that we are capable and able to do. From what we've been able to learn through this. Yeah. So we will kick it off immediately without wasting so much time. And to start with, we will be taking the opening prayer from Miss Bisola. So if Miss Bisola is there, can you please unmute and oh, now it's Mr. Olusegun Akintade, opening prayer from Mr. Olusegun Akintade, the LMS and tech support lead for the School Builder Lab. Please kindly lead us in the opening prayer. Thank you. Do we have Mr. Olusegun around? I'm not very sure if Mr. Olusegun is here. Okay. Okay. So while I don't think Mr. Olusegun is on the meeting, so we'll just move on immediately. Take the opening prayer, and then we can move on to the next aspect of the program. All right. So can we just pray? I think I will just take the opening prayer, and then we can move on from there. Okay. So it's always good to commit everything that we're going to be doing onto the hands of the Almighty God, who has seen us through the 10 weeks and made it a possibility for us to be able to go through this program. It's all by His grace. So please, I would appreciate if we can all be muted, except we are called on to talk or we want to share something. Thank you so much for doing that. Okay, so can we just?
I'm here now, please.
All right, Mr. Olusegun is here. Thank you very much, Mr. Olusegun. Yes, you can help us start with the opening prayer. Thank you.
All right. Father, in Jesus' name, Lord, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this gathering. We thank you for the opportunity you've given to us all to be a part of this joyous occasion of the graduation ceremony of the first cohort for School Builder Lab. We give you all the glory, be thou exalted in Jesus' name. As we commence this event, please come and start with us. And at the end of the day, come and end the day with us.
Amen.
For in Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Olusegun Akintade. Yes, let's go ahead about the school leaders, the school builders. Yeah, school builders. Of course, we'll be hearing from the horse's mouth today, how it all started, where the vision came from. You know, there are some vision, Miss Aisha, that when you see, you'll be wondering, how did this person get this inspiration, right? What happened, right? What birthed this inspiration?
Yes.
Have you ever imagined that?
Honestly, it's really mind-blowing to have something as trailblazing as the School Builders Lab. So we would all love to hear how this vision came to be. So yes,
Yeah.
I'm with you on that, Mr. Labi.
Yes, we really want to hear. And you know the amazing thing about this small but mighty woman is the fact that she the way she moves from vision into execution is amazing. You know, you before you know it, she's sharing one thing, and then before you know it, you can see it real
Multiple
time.
things, actually. Multiple things.
You know, it's so amazing.
At the same time, she's very amazing.
Yes. I can tell. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to say gentlemen of the press. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we want to hear from the horse's mouth ourselves, the founder, School Builders Lab, in person of Mr. Shaw, sorry, I wanted to say Miss, no, woman like man. Mrs. Shola Adiola, the popular Sojibra. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's give a very warm welcome with our emojis, our clapping. If you can shout, please shout wherever you are. If you can jump, please jump, as we will be listening to a welcome address by Mrs. Shola Adiola. Please, over to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much. I thank you, Mr. Folabi. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you. You don't understand when I say thank you to everyone on the call. Thank you, Mr. Kamal. Thank you for doing this with us. So, today is a very special day for me, and not just because we are graduating a cohort, right? I must be honest with you. I didn't really sleep because I was, it's something I've been looking forward to. It's really fulfilling. It's giving me so much joy, right? This journey has been a journey of faith, conviction, and building something I deeply believe in. School Builders Lab was not created from theory. No, it was created from experience, from saying over and over again that good schools struggle not because of lack of passion now, but because of lack of systems, structure, and leadership capacity. I have seen brilliant teachers, committed educators, people who genuinely care. But when it comes to running the school as a system, operations, people, finance, growth, there is a gap. And I kept asking myself, what if we could close that gap? What if we could take educators beyond the classroom and prepare them for the real work of building and sustaining schools? That is how SBL was born. This first cohort, you all took a risk. You showed up without fully knowing what this would become. You stayed through the stretch, the pressure, the expectation. Somebody sent a message last night that she was thanking me that, I was pushing them. Initially, she thought it was wrong. And I'm happy that she was able to pull through and she saw that it was not wrong eventually. And she's happy about it. There were moments where some of you were tired. I saw it. Moments you were confused. Moments you probably wondered, what exactly is Sojibra trying to do here? But you stayed, even with the team that I put together. You stayed. You just believed in me. That's why I'm saying thank you to to Sheyi, to Bayo, to Chime, to Shegun, to Bisayo, to Progress, to Miracle, to Mr. Folabi, to Hacking. The list is endless, to Chaka. You stayed, even to all the facilitators, Madam Ronke Posh, Mrs. Ideolu Adekogbe, Mrs. Bumi Lawson, Rotimi Eyitayo, Rhoda Odibo, Mr. Folabi, you're also one of the, Dr. Ishola Monsieur. So you see, people, they just believe that if Sejira is saying this, then it makes sense. And I was able to convince them. I really appreciate. And staying really matters to me because it gave me the courage to keep on. Because leadership is not just about intelligence, it is about consistency, about discipline. You heard what Mr. Kamal said. When we say 10, it is 10. We should keep, and it's very simple. You might be looking at it as why, but it is really important because it starts from little things such as that. Okay. And when you showed up when it's not convenient is also part of it. So over the last 10 weeks, I have watched something shift. Yes. I have watched educators begin to think differently. Some of you also confirmed that your mindset changed. Your feedback, the baseline survey when we started, I remember what you were saying. I know what you're saying now. I know how you think now. So you know that you will not just be going about blaming people, right? There's a mindset shift, right? You know how to manage tasks, to designing system, and I saw that in the Capstone presentation that that we had day before yesterday and yesterday. Seeing classrooms to seeing entire school. So you're not just seeing your classrooms again. You're seeing the entire school. You understand, those of us that are still in the classroom and those of us that are leaders, we understand what it means to see a whole school instead of a unit of the school. And for me, that's the real win. I mean, that's where the fulfillment comes from. So the capstone presentation sealed it for me. Those of us present, the presentation I learned from it. You didn't bring theory, you brought solutions, real problems and real thinking with execution. So it's not stopping in just writing, even to execution. And you stood before experienced judges. Yeah, some of them are people that judged me when I did presentation with British Council, the instructional leadership, and I know how tough they can be. And you stood before them and you did your presentation. That's not small. Don't play small for yourself. And let me tell you this clearly, this graduation is not the end. It is the starting point because the real work is not in this Zoom room. The real work is out there in your school, your communities, your system, you implementing what you have done. That is where SBL must come alive. You have to show it. And my vision is simple, but it is not small. To raise a generation of school leaders who will build resilient, ethical, and sustainable education systems across Africa. And I genuinely believe that what we started here with this squad is the beginning of that movement. So our fellows, I am proud of you. You know, I've been saying that. So judges and speakers, thank you once again for lending your voice and your credibility to our keynote speakers here today. Thank you, sir. It is an honor to have you with us today. And to everyone who supported this vision, thank you for believing. And I will end with this. We are not just training educators, we are building school builders, right? Thank you and welcome to the ceremony. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Can we celebrate that? Can we celebrate that? All right. That's our mama in the house. I think we need to change this name. Maybe we make it mama something. So you understand? Make it sound. All right. So yeah, again, that's hearing from our founder, the School Builders Lab, who has put up this kind of program, this kind of initiative, building up Mama Shojibra. I like that. Mama Sojibra. Mama the mama. Right? So yeah, we are in the process of the graduation ceremony and of course the capstone project. You know, we had 2 days of amazing projects presented by the first participants. Should I call them? Yes, students of the School Builders Lab. I think we have about 15 of them. And amazing. I want to celebrate them. And I think we should celebrate these students that have, or these participants that have been a part of the first cohort of the School Builders Lab. It takes that courage to trust something you've never been a part of before, right? Oh, 17, amazing. And I can tell that they are from different parts of the world, not just in Nigeria. We have some people from other countries in Africa. That's amazing. Can we just celebrate? Yeah, Malawi. Yeah, Kenya. Wow. Can we celebrate all of them in the chat session? Let's just celebrate all of them for you to have looked at a program like this and say, okay, let me just trust and be a part of this. And I'm sure that you have not been disappointed, right? Miss Aisha, what do you think? I don't think anybody that have been a part of this program in the last 10 weeks will say in a way that they have been disappointed. It's been amazing, I can tell, right? Miss Aisha.
Absolutely. For one to stay through 10 weeks of leadership training, anyone who has undergone that knows how tough it can get. So these are trailblazers, Mr. Afolabi, each and every single one of them. So they deserve every celebration they're getting today and onwards, actually. So
and I'm telling you, it wasn't easy.
Leadership.
Wow. I know how Mama Sojibra can push, right? They were pushed. They were pushed to deliver. They were pushed to deliver. It's like going through labor.
They were, and it's finally paying off now. So
definitely. Yes. And I want to say that for all the 17 fellows, this is going to be a point where you would always remember in your leadership journey. You always remember this particular point. Yeah, it's been 10 weeks and so many things happened during the 10 weeks. And we would like to know much more about the things that happened, the things that these fellows went through, the kind of courses, the quality of the program that they've been able to run through in the last 10 weeks. So who is going to come up next, Miss Aisha? Who is coming up next to take us through that overview of what has happened in the last 10 weeks? Can you please do the honor of inviting the next person to come up?
Yeah, the first person we're inviting up is Mr. Oluwaseyi Anifowose. I hope I did.
Yeah, you're very correct. Anifowose Oluwaseyi.
I hope I pronounced it correctly. All right.
Yeah, you did. You did well. Even though
You're welcome, sir.
you struggled a bit,
So
but
we
of
would
course
love
you did
to
well.
hear from
All right.
you.
Um,
You're welcome.
it's great to be here this morning to see all of the fellows. It's been an amazing time. It's been an amazing 10 solid weeks of drilling, 10 solid weeks of a lot of work. And today makes it the final day. All right, so I say good morning once again. Good morning, everyone. My name is Oluwaseyi Anifowose. And just to have an overview of the past 10 weeks, um, you see, over the past 10 weeks, School Builders Lab has taken a bold and intentional approach to leadership development in education. SBL, of course, like we normally call it, is not a typical training program. It is a leadership accelerator designed to equip educators with the systems, strategy, and structure required to run effective and sustainable schools. And this resonates very personally with me because my journey into education started in the classroom. And as a teacher who has seen firsthand what passion can do, but also where passion alone falls short. Because the reality is this: great schools are not built on passion alone. They are built on clarity, systems, and strong leadership execution. And that shift from passion to structure, from teaching to systems, is exactly what this program represents. Throughout this journey, our fellows have been immersed in key focus areas critical to school success. They took courses ranging from school operations and logistics, people and culture, finance and sustainability, governance and compliance, technology and data systems, growth, admissions and brand, student experience, and well-being. Come on. Look, listening to these topics, these are not just topics, they are the building blocks of schools that will last. This program is proudly African focused, with a vision to raise a generation of leaders who will build resilient, ethical, and high-performing education systems across the continent. And of course, this is something I deeply believe in, not just because Shola is my friend, but because personally, I believe that if we're going to transform education in Africa, we must move beyond isolated excellence in classrooms to building systems that consistently deliver quality at scale. Our vision is simple but powerful: to equip educators with the leadership and operational skills required to move beyond the classroom and into system level impact. And today, what you will see is the result of that journey. Educators who are no longer just teaching, but are now thinking, planning, and leading like school builders, Educators who understand that beyond the classroom lies responsibility for system structure and sustainability. Educators who believe that they have the capacity to inspire change, illuminate the mind, and transform one child per time. So as you graduate today, I want to wish you congratulations. It's been an amazing journey, and I wish you the very best. You see, I will end with this. Somebody said to me, I read this a long time ago, and it says that you don't wait until you are ready. The best time to do it is now. So you have been prepared. You are not just ready, you have been equipped. And on behalf of School Builders Lab, I want to wish you the very best and success in your journey onward. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Oluwaseyi Anifowose. Let me tell you something about this man. He's a Guinness Book of Record awardee, Guinness Book of Record awardee, and he's been amazing. He's someone that is doing amazing things in the education sector. So can we celebrate one more time, Mr. Oluwaseyi Anipowoshe? Thank you so much for being a part of this amazing program and for all that you do in the education sector. We celebrate you. Yes, it's been amazing, an amazing journey, 10 weeks for all the fellows. And today we are getting into the graduation ceremony and the capstone awards. Now, capstone presentation has been amazing in the last 2 days. You know, when we say the word capstone, now I like to play with words, and I was trying to think about it. What's the meaning of capstone? Why did we use the word capstone? Yeah, capstone could mean the conclusion of all the matter, and at the same time, is the stone at the top of the matter, right? So, based on all that we've learned in the last 10 weeks, Miss Shola was not just interested in the theory that we've learned, but the focus was on what can they do with what they have learned. Imagine, Ms. Aisha, there's this story of a group of birds that went for a conference. And in that conference, they were trained for 3 days on how to fly. They taught them how to fly over the sea, how to fly over houses, and all of that. And then on the last day, when they were supposed to go back home after they have learned for the last 3 days, they all walked home. Just imagine. After learning how to fly, they all walked home. Now, the question is, what did they learn in the last 3 days? So, but Miss Shola did not allow these 17 fellows to just walk home. They ensured that we wanted to see what they have learned in the last 10 weeks. And yesterday and the day before yesterday was amazing. Were you part of the program at all? Let me. Did you join the presentation, the capstone project?
Oh yes, I wasn't at the presentation, sadly.
Oh.
But you know, from the name capstone, that means the final touch, the crowning of the whole experience that they had, the training and everything they had. So definitely, I trust it must have been awesome. Each person must have brought their best, and for them to be celebrated today, that says a lot.
Wow, amazing! It was that was the touch of the whole thing, because that was when we could see the fellows displaying what they have learned in real life situations. I'm saying that they develop projects. These are not fictional projects. These are not projects that are just a prototype. These are things that they actually did with their current schools. And that brings so much joy to me, because it's showing that these birds are going to fly. You understand? These birds are going to fly because they are already doing something. You know, somebody always says that the best time to take action is now, right? Immediately that you've learned something, take the action. Absolutely. And these fellows have taken action already. Yes. So it was very real. It was practical solutions. Yeah.
Yeah, just while you were talking, the saying that make hay while the sunshine came to mind. So immediately as they got over the training, they had to cap it up and crown it with that presentation. So I totally get you.
So it's a proud moment to see the fellows sharing. And I could see, I was looking through some of the presentation and I was seeing real schools. I was thinking it was going to be maybe a shadows kind of school or a name of a school that never existed, just to show what we can do. But these are real schools. I mean, real situations, real problems that are being solved already, right from this program. Yeah, so amazing. It's been an amazing 2-day journey.
Really awesome.
Now, I maybe I'm going to put some of the fellow on the spot, right, before we go into the next level, because the next level is going to be awesome, right? I'm excited. I love what's gonna happen next. Yeah, I love
Yes,
what's
let's
gonna
do
happen
this.
next. So day one was about school
Yes,
growth and operation, right? People shared about how school can grow, right? The school growth and operation. So people, the fellows came up with different projects, and I saw it on, I saw it online. I saw the top three contenders for the top position, and I was like, wow, this is serious. It's not just something small. It's like Olympics, right? The Olympics of school builders.
of course.
So yeah, so I'm looking forward to the winners, and I'm sure uh, if you were part of those that presented in the first day, I hope you are looking forward to the award presentation, right? Who is going to take it? Who is going to be crowned? Who is going to wear the capstone? Who is going to wear the capstone today? All right, so day two was on people, students, experience, and all of that, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Real life project, real solutions to problems that are happening in our schools all over the world. So
Right.
I'm looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that today. All right, so we'll be going into the next aspect, and this is where we'll begin to give some awards, right? But before we go into that, can I quickly, I think you agree with me, Ms. Asha, that we should just put them on the spot and let's just hear in few seconds, they just tell us one thing, their experience, what their experience was like in the last 10 weeks. What do you think? We should just put them on the spot.
100%. I support that. Yes,
Right.
I would
So
so
is
love to
this,
hear and at least have a sip from the fountain that they drank from.
yeah, so this is not rehearsed, right? So this is not chat GPT generated. It's just gonna come from their art. So I'm gonna call just anybody. So get ready, it could be you. Just in few words, please don't take us through a whole training, just in few words, not a whole training. I know we've learned so much in the last 10. So I'm gonna just pick any. Okay, I think I will just pick the first name I see here on my screen. I think, yeah, Miss Oluwafunmilayo, Miss Grace. Can you just unmute and just tell us in few words, what was your experience like in the last 10 weeks? What was your greatest takeaway?
All right, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. And I want to say
Good morning.
thank you for the opportunity. I also want to thank the SBL for actually coming up with something like this. Before now, I've always wanted like a leadership training and all due to what I went through. So I know that if I'm going to do better, I need to really get trained. So it's not enough to be passionate. You have to still go for knowledge. And so when I saw it, then I opted in, and I'm glad I was part of the lucky fellows that was selected. So the past 10 weeks, I'll be very honest, it has not been easy. The drillings, the constant push and all. Like it got to a point that even in my dream, when I wake up, I'll be like, oh, I've not done this task. Oh, I need to do this. And all like so it's not ringing, like always ringing in my head that oh, you have not done this, you have not done that and all of that. I really want to I really want to appreciate Mama Shoji Bra for this. Like I came in as a novice, I came in frustrated, but now I'm coming out with clarity. Now I have system in place, structure
Wow.
in place. I'm going back because I told myself that this training will never go in vain. Like it's not easy. It's the drilling, everything will never go in vain. I already drafted out things that I'm going to execute even in my own school, and I've started already. I've started already. I trust God to
Wow.
keep helping me. Thank you, sir.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. You see, I know why I called you now. It's amazing. You see, this is what we're talking about. From confusion to clarity. That's amazing. For frustration to structure. So this is what, and Mama Sojibra, you even chase them to their dreams. It's not nice, so right? But thank you for doing that, because this is why we're seeing the result already. That's why we're seeing the result already. So amazing. Thank you, Miss Grace, for sharing that passionate experience. I'm still going to call some people, right? I'm still going to call some people. But before doing that, we are going to, I want to call, there's a name I'm seeing here, and because the name looks special, I don't know, everybody is special, I know, right? The name just sounds special. So I want to call this person to just give us a little a sneak peek into what your experience was like in the last 10 weeks. I think the name is, I hope I call it right, because the name is just special. I've never seen this name before, and that's why I'm calling it Chili Po Gunda. If I got it correctly, then you must clap for me. Are you on the call, please? Can you just share in few seconds what your experience has been like in the last 10 weeks? Chilipo. Chilipo, yeah. Can you unmute and then speak to us? Is Chilipo on the call? Okay, it's like Chilipo probably walked away for a few seconds to get water or to drink something, and then he will join us as we move on. So, well, without wasting much time, let's move on. Now we will be going, but I'm still going to call Chilipo next time, right? So we're going to be moving into the award ceremony based on the capstone presentation. So we want to present some awards to people. Yeah, everybody has done well. For you to even start and finish, well, I celebrate you. To start and finish any course is not easy. I can tell, even especially when it's online. It's very difficult. You know, the temptation of not completing, the temptation of just taking some rest or something like that, take you away from these things. So we are going into the award presentation. Who is excited about this? Who is excited about the award presentation today? Right. So, and this will be done based on the capstone presentation we have day one and that of day two. And to do this for us, especially for the day one, who's going to do this for us now? I think Mr. Shegun is not online. Is he online? Mr. Shegun Oluwasegun Akintade, if I am correct.
Yes, I'm here, please.
All right, Mr. Oluwasegun Akintade, yes. So you will do us the honor of announcing the winners for day one, the top 3 fellows. Please, can we celebrate Mr. Oluwasegun Akintade? Ooh, amazing. Let's celebrate them. Mr. Oluwasegun, please do us the honor of just announcing the top 3 fellows for day one capstone presentation.
All right, thank you, everyone. And I'll start from the number 3 on the list. I'll take it down to number 1. I have from Nigeria, second runner-up, Olaoluwa Owolu. I hope I'm correct with the pronunciation of the surname, Olaoluwa Owolu. He's a fantastic educator and has emerged as the second runner-up on the day one. In the first runner-up, I have Hame Ehe, also from Nigeria.
Wow.
Hame Ehe. And then on top of the list on day one, I have all the way from Malawi, one handsome looking guy there.
Wow.
Lipo Gunda. I hope I'm also correct with the pronunciation of the name. Chilipo Gunda. He came as a number one on top of the list on day one with fantastic points.
Wow.
Congratulations to everyone from the day one.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Olusegun, for doing us that honor. Congratulations, Olaoluwa, Wolu, Ame, and Chili
Congratulations.
Pogunda. Big congratulations to all of you. Amazing, amazing. It shows that, yes, you are flying already. And of course, everybody is flying. Everybody is flying. One word from you to these three top winners for day one, Miss Aisha. What do you have to say to them?
I'm like short of words because they won winners of the capstone presentation, right? And
Yeah.
I don't know, they are just in my mind is just blown because of how much I know they must have put in to be on this stage right now. So awesome, and I celebrate each and every one of them, Mr. Ola Oluwa, Miss Augustina, and Mr. Chilipo. Congratulations once again.
Yeah. A huge congratulations, and I can say this is
Also,
just
I would like to
beginning.
just, can you hear me? I would like to just chip
Yes,
this in.
please.
Sorry that I'm for interjecting.
No,
Did
please.
you know that the first
Please.
day, people were not sure of what to expect? What they were, what they called themselves, that they said they were the sacrificial lamb, because
The guinea
the
pigs.
others that presented on day two actually, had the opportunity to learn from their own mistakes, got the feedback the judges gave them, and they were able to go back and do some tidying up. So they really did amazingly well. Like it was superb. Let me just leave it at that. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, wow. And you can see, and you've done well. We are still
Thank you
going
so
there.
much for that.
Like the Yoruba we say,
So they are all
"Ayinmeye Bolape."
trailblazers.
Yes, we are just coming, right? There are still going to be more awards. Yeah, let's go to day two. Day two was another awesome presentation from the fellows, and we had some people that still, right, kind of stood out, right, from that presentation. So we'd like to also have the top three fellows for day three presentation. The top three fellows for day three presentation. I'm sure Chime Light is not on the call. Chime Light is not on the call. So Ms. Aisha, or let me call Mr. No, I'll call Mr. Luashe for something different. Ms. Aisha, please can you do me the honor just to announce this amazing top fellows for day two presentations.
Thank you so much, Mr. Afolabi. It's an honor to announce the second runner-up, Mr. Andrew Oyedele from Nigeria.
Wow.
Congratulations, Mr. Andrew. And the first runner-up is Miss Sylvia Eni from Nigeria also.
Wow.
Big congratulations, Miss Sylvia. And the winner of day two capstone presentations is Miss Rachel Esanola. Forgive me, please.
Esanola.
From Nigeria. Congratulations, Miss
Big
Rachel.
congratulations,
Congratulations
big
to all of
congratulations.
you. Big cheers for all of you.
Well done, everybody. And everybody is a winner, right? Because we are all flying. These fellows have just distinguished themselves in the pack. So well done for the hard work that you've given. And I can tell you, for these 2 days we had amazing judges. I'm talking about amazing judges, top shots in the industry. And I was listening to one of them on one of the days. I think they won, and they were actually, these are teachers, yeah, but they were actually a bit anxious, right? There was anxiety in the air. People were not sure what to expect, but they still stood their ground, and they did well. right? So this is for day one, and we have also seen for day two, right? Day two. Now, but in all, we had 17 fellows, right? 17 fellows participated in this, and we had some 10 fellows that have really stood out, right? 10 fellows that have really stood out, and we would like to appreciate them as well. And I would like to just call the 10 fellows, and as I do that, please let's celebrate them in the comment section. Let's put our hands together for them. Use your emojis just to celebrate these awesome fellows. You know, I have Abosede Gabriel, right? I believe from Nigeria, who was one of the 10 top fellows, overall top 10 fellows. I'm talking about not just the one that, and out of the 17, these are the top 10 fellows. Happiness Nwokocha, Andrew Oyedele, Sylvia Eni, Rachel
Congratulations.
Esonlola. Yeah, Rachel Esonlola. Ms. Aisha, please help me call the last 5 top overall fellows.
All right. We have Ola Olua. Okay, thank
Yes.
you. We have Mr. Ola Olua Owolu. We also have Miss Olufumilayo Adelokun. And we have Miss Lasaki Oluwatumishe. We have Miss Ame Augustina. We also have Mr. Chilipo Gonda.
Wow, amazing,
Big
amazing,
cheers for
amazing.
all of you overall top 10 fellows.
Well done for the great work that you have done. Yeah, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing
It's not
to
easy.
see. Yeah, it's not easy. You can see someone say that even in our dreams, Mama Sojibra was there, right? Whispering into their ears, you have not done your assignment,
Yes,
you have not
I
finished your
remember
task.
someone saying that earlier.
You have not finished your task, so you wake up and probably in the middle of the night you are still you know, in those days when we were in school, you see, sometimes we just joke with this and
Yes, yes.
we just start running and we say, "What's happening?" You say, "Oh, books are chasing me. Books are chasing me." So Mama Ro was chasing everybody
Absolutely.
to
And
ensure that,
Mr. Afolabi, you know,
yeah,
I'm very sure some of them lost sleep on some nights just to show up and present, give their best. So some
of
of them
course.
must have lost their sleep.
You need. I
Yes.
think it's on YouTube.
That's how much Mr. Ola can push you to win.
You need to go. You need to go and watch the videos on YouTube and see these presentations. I
Really
amazed.
will.
I was amazed at some of the presentation, and some of the presentation that didn't even get to the top 3. Oh. I'm talking about presentation that didn't get to the top 3. I
Wow.
was amazed
Wow.
about the kind of quality of work that was done. So it's amazing. Miss Shola,
I will
Mama Shola.
definitely go and watch that.
Yes, I'm telling you, you need to.
Well
And if you
done,
have
ma'am.
not, all people on this call, please check it out on YouTube. It's there on YouTube. You'll be amazed, right? So Mama Show Jibra should be proud. Should be proud of what this set of people have done. Yeah, we're going to move on to other set of our words, and this is amazing. We're going into the top overall. The top overall. I want to start from the third person. Like, these are the top overall. I'm not talking about day one. Out of the 17 fellows, these are the people that have really, really stood out. Third overall, right? The second runner-up overall best fellow for this cohort is nobody. He had an outstanding performance in people management and talent system, an excellent recruitment and onboarding strategy. Imagine already doing all of this, right? This is a builder already, right? Leadership in staff retention and workforce development. I was listening to it yesterday and I was like, wow, this is a training on its own, man. We're ready for something. We're ready to go somewhere with this. So, ladies and gentlemen, can we give a very, very warm applause to the overall top 3 fellow cohort award, Mr. Ola Oluwa Owolu. Amazing work.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Mr. Olaoluwa. Congratulations.
Amazing.
You
Well
deserve
done.
all congrats. Yeah.
I
Awesome.
can tell, I can say that you can say that again. You can say that again. Right, let's go to this top two. Um the second position, the fellow that came second, right? That's the runner up, the first runner up of the SB Capstone cohort one. Outstanding performance in school operation and system leadership. Excellence in building sustainable operational framework. Leadership in integrated school excellence strategy. Man, this one is a strategist par excellence.
Wow.
And I can tell that this person is already building, right? Building and doing great works. Ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate with a very warm applause in the chat session, Mrs. Ame A. I don't know what the AA is, but whatever it is, what I can tell that she had an A already.
Miss
So
Augustina. That
so
is
this
Miss
is
Augustina. I know
AAA.
her very well. She's a
Oh,
leader.
amazing, amazing.
Congratulations, Miss Augustina.
Big congratulations, Miss AAA. That is A plus. A plus on so well
That's
done,
just
well
like
done.
my name.
Oh
AAA.
yes, AAA.
Congratulations.
And this name, I must call, please, Chilipo, wherever you are, please stay very close to your mic because you must speak right now. You must speak right now. This name is coming up, and I just saw the name and it was just a strange name. And it's like, oh, I'm not used to this kind of name. Chilipo Gonda, overall top fellow in the cohort one of SBL. Highest honor, man. Come on, let's give it up for this amazing, amazing, amazing school builder, amazing school leader, outstanding performance in HR and people management, excellence in teacher recruitment and retention strategy, leadership in building high performance teacher teaching culture. This is what we need in our school. This is really, really a trailblazer. Let's give it up for Chilipo Gunda. Come on, let's appreciate this amazing, amazing school builder, amazing school leader. Well done for the great.
Congratulations, Mr. Chilipo.
Yeah, amazing,
Congratulations.
amazing. This name has come up
Wow.
several times today. I've heard this name, this special name several times today. Mr. Chilipo, are you there? Are you on
Consistent,
the call?
yes.
Yes, I am. Wow.
Has
This is
been
exciting.
coming up right from
Thank
start.
you.
Yeah, you are amazed too. Wow, amazing.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
We want to hear from you. How has it been? 10 weeks. Were you also visited in your dreams? Or where were you visited? I don't know. So tell us about your 10 weeks experience, just in brief, Mr. Chilipo.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been an eye-opening experience. I've absolutely enjoyed. I think the most important thing was to get to know other fellows from across Africa. And then also the most exciting thing for me was the fact that this program was written for Africa. I'm a Pan-African at heart. So it's quite exciting to be on a fellowship that is purely African, and the examples that were given throughout the course were all African. So that got me really excited, and yeah, that's why I was really passionate about everything Kubidas related. Thank you to the team that designed the program, and thank you for everyone else for the support throughout the 10 weeks.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chilipo. Greetings to all Malawians, right? Greetings to Malawi. Thank you for trusting to be part of this amazing, amazing program. And thank you for all that you gave. Thank you for all that you gave. Right. So there's still some special awards. We love awards, right? We love to give awards, right? And that's an encouragement, a reward to say, keep working, keep striving, right? To build our schools. Yeah, so special recognition to some people that have also stood out during this 10 weeks of program. So we have for the SBL Spirit Award. when we say Spirit Award, what comes to mind? Miss Aisha, what do you think? Spirit Award, the SBL Spirit Award.
Although I'm hearing that for the first time, but I feel like it means, because from the word spirit, I feel like it means for those who maintained their morale and put in their soul into it. That's what it's giving me.
Yes.
Yes.
The person that was doing morale high, morale high, morale high. Yeah, that was pushing on the whole thing.
Absolutely.
So Mrs. Ame,
Yeah.
AA, yes. Miss Augustina, whoa, well done for your collaborative spirit, your support, your positive attitude. You see, attitude is altitude. Attitude is everything. Attitude is everything. So well done for that positive attitude that you brought in to this cohort. We well deserved. Yeah, thank you, Miss.
And
You see,
congratulations.
yeah, congratulations. When your co-fellows are already saying it's well deserved, you can tell that yes, it's really the spirit of the SBL. So you were the second in command to Mrs. Shola Adiola. Probably you were also showing up in people's dream, people's dinner, people's breakfast, reminding them of what they need to do. Well done. Thank you for bringing that positive attitude. We also have Mrs. Ruth Lawal, yes, for the Resilience and Growth Award. She is the most improved and demonstrated perseverance. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it, right? Miss Aisha, what do you think? What do you think? Being in that situation where
Wow.
yes, you just keep,
Resilience and growth.
yeah, you just keep pushing.
Honestly, I just felt something just wash over me because I know how tough things can get when you decide to commit to something and then find out that this is bigger than I thought, and then
Yeah.
you still maintain that dedication. You're consistent. You hold on to it, and what comes after that is certain, and that is growth. So
Wow.
this is very, very honorable. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, please help me call the last
Congratulations.
person. Help.
All right. So the last person I have here is the most committed fellow, and
Wow.
this is talking about the person's consistency, their attendance, their participation. This was the most committed fellow from
Wow.
start to finish, and this is no other person than Miss Sylvia Annie. Congratulations,
Ooh.
madam. Miss Sylvia
Amazing,
Annie.
amazing,
Wow.
amazing, amazing.
Mr.
You know,
Afolabi.
yeah,
Wow. What do you
commit.
think about
You
this?
see,
Most committed,
consistency is the most
honestly.
difficult part of the game. Is the most difficult part of it. You see, when you don't have the discipline to
It is.
continue, yeah, it's so for someone that has shown commitment, that have shown consistency, you can tell that this person is going places to fly, right? And this is what we need: the
Absolutely.
ability to continue, right, in what you've put your hands on. It's like you have put your hands on the plow and you're not looking back. You're not looking back. So well done, Miss Sylvia Annie,
Wow.
for giving this level of commitment to the work. Right, let's move on. Yeah. I think the next thing, let me see. Yeah, the next thing we're looking at is an amazing part of our program today. Yes, we've been learning for 10 whole weeks, and we have someone that will just be sharing a keynote address to us. You know, sometimes I'm not. Let me just use this analogy. You know, one of the things that are important are the last statement. Last statement of a program, last statement of a dying man, last statement that is said, right, is always an important thing to pay attention to. So I want to encourage every member, every fellow, right, to pay attention to the next thing that we're going to be doing. And we'll be having a keynote address by a special person who has taken out time out of his busy schedule to be a part of this program. And I want to celebrate Mr. Kamal Ahmed. He is the principal of Day Waterman College, one of the Nigeria's leading world-class boarding school, with over 3 decades of experience across both public and private education. It brings a rare blend of classroom depth, administrative expertise, and strategic leadership to the education sector. He holds a background in business education and an MBA in human resources management, and has built a distinguished career spanning teaching, policy, and senior leadership roles, including service with the Federal Ministry of Education and top-tier institutions like Olasore International School. As the first substantive Nigerian principal, that's something that we should applaud. As the first substantive Nigerian principal of Day Waterman College, Kamal Ahmed is deeply committed to raising the standard of education in Nigeria, positioning schools as globally competitive institutions while maintaining strong local relevance. His leadership has driven steady growth in student outcomes, enrollment, and institutional excellence. A passionate advocate for quality, discipline, and holistic education, he continues to champion innovation, access, and sustainability in school leadership, making him a powerful voice for the next generation of school builders across Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next few minutes, let us welcome Mr. Ahmed Kamal for the keynote address. Can we give it in the comment section? Let me see your clapping and your amazing warm welcome. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed Kamal.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here in an August event in April. My name has been mentioned. Ahmed Kamal is my name. And I'm very glad to be part of this event. Education for me is a passion. And whatever has to do with it takes a key position in my mind. And being here this morning wasn't difficult. It was a very easy decision. First, I want to thank Shola for great thought, initiative, and commitment to making this happen. I want to also thank other members of our team on the School Builders Lab space who work together to create opportunity for continuity in education by providing platform to build leaders to carry the flag and be beacons of hope as we progress in the journey of educating people across the universe. Distinguished guests, members of the School Builders Lab, graduating fellows, ladies and gentlemen, I want to start by saying it's a great privilege and honor to be here with you on this great occasion. And I'm going to be talking to you not about the things you do not know, but just saying things you have known, but from a different perspective. I've been, July 16 this year will be my 40th year in education. So that will be 4 decades. And I've done 11 companies, 5 industries. Majority of the years have been spent in education. So I'll be sharing with you what I think works and how we planned, and then we got to where we are today. Today, let me make it clear to all of you that you are not just graduating, you are stepping into responsibility. Leadership is a responsibility. In education, whether we like it or not, people become what they are helped to become. So you people you are going to be coming into contact with, either in leadership or in the space of classroom operation, will become what you help them become. But the significance of your own preparedness is that you can't give what you don't have. So it's what you have that you can give to help others become the better persons that you dream them to be. And I want to start today by saying, over the years, one of the cancers that has invaded our industry in education is because it has become a space where people get into accidentally. And because they get there accidentally, there was no preparedness, and the outcomes were a shoot or miss scenario. So I want to say today that for this set of fellows, please, if you are not intentional at the beginning, start today by declaring that you are going to be an education manager, an education administrator by intention. And being intentional means that you see the end from the beginning or the beginning from the end. This is spiritual, but it's also very physical and possible in administration. Great educators are not accidental, they are intentional. Many people fall into teaching, but the ones who transform lives choose teaching. So if you have many people today are teachers because they fell into that profession because maybe options are scarce. But those who will thrive in this profession are those who choose it. I want to be a teacher. That is my experience. Everybody thought I was going to be a lawyer because of the kind of things I did in high school. But I knew I was going to be a teacher because it gave me more space. It was a bigger space for me to influence younger people. And whatever I have grown to become today in this industry was because of my intentionality. The difference shows between those who are intentional and those who are not intentional. And in being intentional, there are questions you must ask yourself. And my first question is, why am I here? Have you asked yourself this question? Why are you here? Why are you on this program? Why did you take this journey? Why did you choose to be in education? Then the next question for you is, what impact do I want to have? So if you are here, are you going to be part of the number? Or are you going to be a change agent? What impact do you intend to make by being on this program and by being on this journey or by choosing to be in education? What kind of educator or leader am I going to become or am I becoming? You must ask yourself this question. What kind of leader or educator am I becoming? Then the next question I want all of you to ask yourself is, if you are not intentional, the system will shape you. If you are not intentional, the education system will shape you. If you are intentional, you will shape the system. You must ask yourself, do I want to shape the future? I want the future to shape me. The answer you give to this question will be what will define the steps you need to take. So if you want the system to shape you, you don't even need to prepare. You don't need to be intentional because the system will find a place for you. But if you want to change this system, then preparedness is required from the beginning. Your career in education must be designed, not discovered. My dear younger colleagues, please design this career. Ask yourself the question, where am I going? What brand am I going to be? From the beginning of my career, I chose to be two things. I was going to be going out for schools that have legacies. I wasn't going to work in any school that is not a legacy program. Every school in which I've worked till today have been schools that are built around legacies. So my school brand was the legacy brand, but I also had a personal brand called the Kamalish brand. Who am I? What perception should people have of me? What are the signals I'm giving to people when they come into contact with me? Let me just keep working and I will figure it out along the way. No, one of the biggest mistakes professionals can make, especially in education, is this idea that let me just keep working. Things will shape up. No, you can't keep working. Plan from beginning where you want to be, who you want to be, what footprints you intend to leave. And the time to begin to plan that is now, because this opportunity is a chance for a fresh beginning. That approach produces experience, but not necessarily growth. Once you think things will shape up, you will have experience. You'll be counting years in doing your job, but the impact will be very limited. There will be no growth for you because you can actually be marking time, counting years without impact. You must design your career. My dear fellows, please, it's important for you to design your career. What kind of career do you want to have? For instance, when I started teaching, it was clear to me that by the time I have done 18 years in the classroom, either as a curriculum leader or as a mere classroom operator, I must move to leadership. And in my first 18 years, my first 14 years, I was in the Federal Ministry of Education. It was clear to me that I wasn't going to be a principal or a vice principal after 18 years in the civil service. The journey is long. The queue is very long. So what did I do? I looked for a private school. And the first private school that caught my attention was Olashore International School. I applied for a job there. I was given an offer to teach in the classroom. And after 2 years, I became a curriculum leader, the one we call HOD. But I knew that was, by the time I was an HOD, I was only 16 years in my career. And I want to be a minimum of a vice principal when I spent 18 years in the business. What did I do? I looked for a school that offered leadership or smaller than Olashore International School. I went there, and I was only 9 months there when Olashore declared the space of a vice principal open, and I applied for it, and I went back to Olashore as a vice principal administration. And I did that job for about 3 years, and I discovered that I needed to prove a point by saying what I've done in the school system, I could replicate it elsewhere. Then UBA Bank published a vacancy for the role of a business head of HR for one of their emerging businesses, and I applied for that role, and I was picked, and I spent 3 years at UBA, then went back to a school, and the rest, as we say, is history. So you must decide your career. From instructional role in the classroom to instructional leadership, that is, as an head of department, an academic lead, a curriculum leader, to non-instructional leadership, school leadership, policy, system, and strategy team. Each level demands something different. You need some kind of skill sets, some kind of competencies for you to fit into the role you envisage in school leadership. And here are the key. Each level demands something different, and these are the keys you need. What got you here will not take you there. What got you into the room will not take you to the top tables, will not take you to leadership. You can only get into the room. So while in the room, the engineering of the journey from the first step in the room to leadership position is going to be a different kind of scenario that will require some different kind of skills and attitudes. First, you must have knowledge-based preparedness, your competitive advantage. You must seek knowledge. You must have superior intellect, superior training, superior certification, superior exposure. If you want to grow in education leadership, you must be prepared before the opportunity comes. Don't wait for an opportunity to push you into preparation. Prepare for opportunities. My people say that a hunter that puts bullet in his gun when he saw an antelope will not kill an antelope. The hunter that will kill the antelope is a hunter that already had a bullet in his gun, getting ready for the antelope. So you have to be prepared for the opportunities that will come in education by being ahead of your opportunities in your readiness. If you want to grow in education leadership, you must be prepared before opportunities come, and the preparation must be deliberate. First of it, that you must have formal learning. Yeah, first level in formal learning, you've been to university, you have your diplomas, you have your degrees, you have your postgraduate qualifications. That is formal training. But what we are doing today is also part of the formal training, because this is done in a structured environment. But some other things you need to do for you to be able to get to become proper fit persons for leadership opportunities in schools is, first, you must volunteer. Volunteerism is the best way to grow yourself. Throw yourself at every openings, opportunities in your system. Don't think about reward. Don't think about benefit. Think about what you can do for your system. You get better by doing, you get recognized by doing, you get experience by doing, and experience is the best teacher. Take extra responsibilities, shadow leaders. Have people who are your mentors, people you want to be like. People who have done extraordinary things in your profession you want to be like. Identify them and prepare to be like them, looking at what they did and the opportunities they got. For instance, when I knew I was going to go into school leadership, the first thing I did was I picked an MBA, where my cohorts were doing postgraduate degrees in education. I did my own postgraduate degree in business administration. When my colleagues were picking other qualifications, I went to sit for the exam of the Institute of Chartered Personnel Management of Nigeria, the exam of the Institute of Administration of Nigeria, the exam of the Institute of Coaching and Mentoring of Nigeria. My goal in this is to get the skill set that we require to be able to take leadership opportunity when they open. So, and because I've seen leaders who are my mentors, I saw what they did to get the opportunity they got, so I follow in their shoes. Solving problems nobody assigns to you. My dear fellows, please, you must have an attitude that solve problems that are not assigned to you. Be a problem solver. Every organization, every school is looking for problem solvers. Problem solvers make problems, make lives in organizations easier to live. So be a problem solver, have an eye for problems, also have a mind for solution. This is where the leadership is built, personal ownership. You must also learn to take ownership for things, for your career, for your responsibility, for the tasks you are given. Take ownership, take personal ownership. No one owes you growth. Your personal development, my dear fellows, is your business. You must take responsibilities for your personal development. You must look ahead. You must look at opportunities for training, and you must pitch in for everyone. Let me say that again. No one owes you growth. Your growth and development in your career is your personal business. If you wait for your organization to develop you fully, you will wait forever. So your organizations will support you to grow, but you must take ownership. The courage to make difficult decisions. Schools and other companies today are looking for individuals who can make difficult decisions. They are looking for people who are courageous, people who are bold, people who can dare. And you must be that person. Let's be honest. Growth is not convenient. The growth you seek, the development you seek, the opportunities you seek in the school system are not convenient. At some point, you will face decisions like, do I stay comfortable or take a risk? These are decisions you will take as you grow in your career. You will ask yourself, this zone is comfortable. Do I remain here? I take a risk. Do I choose income or opportunities? At times, your growth will lie in the opportunities, not in the income. But also to grow for your self-development and to provide the needs of your life. At times, you also will need money. But occasionally, you have to take the decision, what is first in this scenario, money or opportunity. The future belongs to those who can make uncomfortable decisions. There are occasions when you have to say, well, the money here is good, but the growth is not here. You move on to a road that provides you with growth. You might not carry as much money as where you are coming from, but that's preparation for the bigger opportunity that lay ahead of you. Sometimes the best career move will not pay you more. It will prepare you more. Then another point here that I want you to take note of as you move into your career is globalizing your self-development. Teaching and education is a global profession. Teachers are required all over the world. As today, I tell my colleagues, there's no industry as fast expanding as education, and there's no job that is required more today than teaching. If I start to list organizations that employ teachers that will need services of educators, I will probably take the next 3 years. Education took me to the bank, took me to Shell, took me to other companies. So education is no longer local. Your students are global, your competition is global, your relevance, my dear colleagues must be global. So you must read beyond your environment, learn from global best practices, engage with international education conversations, benchmark yourself against global standards. You must do these things. You must globalize your focus and your perspective of education. Do not become a local champion with a global blind spot. Don't become a local champion with a global blind spot. Globalize your learning. The 6th point from me to you this morning is system thinking. The mark of true leadership is to think about the system. Don't think about your responsibility. Think about how your responsibility, your role connects with other functions that make the system run. See your role as part of the wheel that make the organizations you work run smoothly and run freely. As you grow, you must shift from how do I do my job well to how does the system work? How do I improve the system? So you must move from thinking, how do I do my job well? Doing your job well is no longer enough for leadership. A leader is somebody who has an attitude of thinking about the whole system. A leader is somebody who has a total view, a holistic view of the organization. Leadership is not about activity. Leadership is about impact at scale. So it's not what you do, it's the outcome. Nobody is going to reward you in your career for the actions you took. People are going to reward you and recognize you for the outcome you bring to the system. So your thinking must be, what impact am I going to have, and not what actions am I going to take? While actions are important, they must be geared towards impact. This will require thinking beyond self. Don't think about yourself alone. Making decisions that benefit the system, not just individuals. You must think about the system above individuals. When you focus on one person, you lose the entire community of people that belong to the system. So focus on the biggest majority, the community of people you work with. Being fair, even when it's unpopular. In your career, please, while you want to be firm, my dear fellows, please be fair. Even when it is unpopular to be fair, still be fair. Choosing what is right over what is easy. You'll be faced with the challenge of deciding what to do. What is easy or what is right. And the great people are people who know that some things are difficult to do, but because they are the right thing to do, they just do them. Don't go for what is easy. The way of a flowing water becomes crooked because a flowing water avoids what is difficult, goes for easy ways. So is the life of a man. A man that avoids difficult decisions will become a crook because his ways will be crooked. So choose decisions because they are right, choose things to do because they are right, not because they are easy. My 7 points to you: a light moment, but a serious truth. Let me say something that may sound funny, but is very real. Education. In education, if you are not careful, you can be busy every day, tired every week, experienced every year, and still not grow. This might sound funny, but it's true. In this industry, if you are not careful, you'll be busy every day, like the bees, like the ants. You'll be tired every day. You'll be experienced every day, but you still will not grow. There's a difference between experience and growth and development. So please, don't just be busy. Be intentional. Be strategic. Be evolving. Don't do the same thing again and again and expect the same outcome. Have your goal clear and ask, how am I going to deliver this? And continue to be flexible, continue to be adaptable, continue to learn new ways of doing things. My final charge to all of you this morning is, as you graduate today, I leave you with this. Be intentional about your path to the top. Be deliberate about your growth. Be courageous in your decisions. Be global in your thinking. Be system-focused in your leadership. And above all, never forget that education is not just a profession. It is influence. And influence, when used well, can change generations. Today, you are called to change generations by the kind of leadership you provide. Congratulations to the class of 2026. The future of education is not ahead of you. It is in your hands. Thank you, and God bless you.
Wow, 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 wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Ahmed Kamal. What
Pleasure.
what an awesome time. Wow. There's a lot of learning in this keynote address, and I want to especially and specifically appreciate appreciate you, sir, for dishing out from your heart. I could tell it was straight from the heart, and this is amazing. And if you are here, what an opportunity to learn from someone that has gone 40 years in the same industry. Amazing. 40 years. This is so much learning. So much learning. Very deep. Yeah. I can see from the chat. Miss Aisha, what do you have to say? I'm like short of words, really.
Sorry, before Miss Aisha, we oh my goodness God. Mr. Kamal, I mean, this learning what you just dished out is I don't know, I can't find the right words. The first time I met him, you would be surprised I only met him just once. The appreciation goes to my principal that made that possible. When I met him, we started talking. I sat down there. I saw the way he was speaking, and I felt like, no, this is somebody that I cannot let him go unless he lets me. This man cannot go. So I told him about, and okay, so he now mentioned some things about what we do. Some people came in and he was telling us how this person, how he pushed this person. You think you people set me up, say I push, say you dream. Okay, don't worry now, it's okay. But what he said that day, I was just looking at, everything, looking like what I love to do. He pushed people, and the evidence, there are so many proofs here and there to show what he has done, how he has invested in people, and these people not remaining in the same place. And his journey from education even to oil and gas to banking industry, then you know that there's hope for educators, right? If you're serious, if you can just plan your growth like he has said, right? And he mentioned, we talked around that. Now, what now bust my bubble the most was that I signed up for MBA. A friend said, let's do MBA. Okay, I signed up for MBA. I've been wondering that, what am I doing with this MBA? Though amazing, like for what I'm doing now. And sincerely, when I signed up, my option was HR. HR. I don't know why I changed it to marketing, but I'm still good because school growth and all of that. So when he told me that he also did MBA, when his colleagues were there doing, we talked so much that day. I felt like, wow, this is somebody in a long time. This is somebody encouraging me that I've not actually made a mistake by, going for that my MBA. Mr. Kamal is an epitome of. Forget what you see on social media. You see the number of followers, connection. Some people are just there. They're not shouting, but they are building. They have legacies. These are people that we need to follow intentionally. And Mr. Kamal is one of them. Mr. Kamal, thank you very much. Personally, I have learned so much from what you're. In fact, I'm going to go back and watch especially this part. And I advise other fellows to also do so. You want to take your time when nobody is coming to disturb nobody. You want to take it in, maybe when you're alone, you want to reflect on his words. These are people that have gone ahead of us, and they're giving us so that we don't, we learn from them. And when we learn from people like this, we will move faster and we will fly even higher than we are at the moment. Thank you very much, Mr. Kamal, for doing this.
Thank you very much. The pleasure is entirely mine. Thank you for your great job. Thank you. Well, like I tell people, my children probably have gone to great schools. I'm praying that we have great teachers, that my grandchildren can also go to great schools. Without great teachers, there will be no great schools. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Ahmed Kamal. Thank you so much for delivering such an awesome keynote address. This is more than a keynote address, really. It's like years of coaching in one sitting. Years of coaching in one sitting. Yeah, Miss Aisha, I wanted to share your thoughts. Oh.
Oh, thank you so much, sir, Mr. Ahmed Kamal. It was a very inspiring time listening to you. I took in so much, and I trust that our School Builders Lab fellows have also taken in so much from what you shared with us. And those three key things that you shared with us, that what gets you in the room won't keep you there or take you to true leadership. It's really, really resonated with me, because we have to stay ahead. Like you said, one has to have superior intellectual training, have superior preparedness, have superior real world exposure. And I trust that all our fellows here, and us inclusive, have taken so much from what you shared with us. Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate what you've shared with us. Thank you.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you, sir. All right. So you see, I became calmer, right? You know, there are some words you hear, it just calm you down. You have to go. You just have to go. You have to go and think about your life. Oh, think about what you do next. Wow, amazing. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's like we should just continue to fellowship here and not go again. But I know, yeah, we need to get out and go fly, right? We can't stay here. We need to go and fly based on what we've been learning and what we've been eating, right? So yeah, the main thing that we came here for, to witness the graduation ceremony of the pilot cohort of the School Builders Lab. It's been a lab, really. You know what happened in the lab was we build things and then we launch them out, right? So we are launching out some amazing school builders, people with a mind shift, to shift systems, to change the education sector, to build schools, to build systems, right? We're not just sending out another set of teachers out there, but we're sending out builders. And it's amazing to witness this. It's amazing to be part of this. So we'll be calling on no, not Mrs. now. I think I will use the word Mama Sojibra, Mama Shola Adiola, to confirm the graduates of this cohort, School Builders Lab. Mrs. Shola Adiola, over to you.
Please stop making me feel like I'm the mama.
No, Mama in education, not Mama.
This mama is like an endearment, not about age.
Okay, thank you. By the authority vested in the School Builders Lab, we confirm that all fellows have successfully completed the program requirement. Congratulations to them all. Yes.
Balloons, some confetti, some, all those reactions. You know how we do it now. Yeah, thank you.
Show them some love. Let's show some love in the comment section.
17
yes.
of
Keep
you, yes. So we'll be presenting the awarding of the certificate right now. I think Mama Sojibra, you'll be doing a lot of this, but I don't know how we're gonna do it. It's online, so Are we going to be showing the certificates, right? Or what do we do? We're awarding the certificate right now, presentation of
The
certificates to the
certificate will
fellows.
it will be sent to them. Yeah.
All
It
right.
should.
So please look out for your certificates in your individual emails. You'll be getting that. Please be proud of this certificate. Yes, we talk about the paper certification. Is an entry, is a gate pass, right? It's going to push you into entry. I'm telling you, if you tell anyone that you were part of this program and the kind of the people that you listen to, the kind of facilitators you add, the kind of coaches you add, and the amazing keynote address we listen to today, I'm telling you, this is a door opener, right? It's a door opener. So please be proud of these certificates. Be proud of this. Are they allowed I know some certificates you are not allowed to, what do we call this thing? This thing that we put on certificate, what do we call it? Laminate, right? Are they allowed to laminate, or they should not laminate it? They should just preserve the certificate. So your certificate will be sent to your email. Please expect it and be proud of what you've done. Be very proud of what you've done. So we are rounding up right now. We're rounding up gradually. And of course, we'll be having the final charge um, from our dear Mama Sojibra. But for the closing remark, especially to appreciate all the judges that participated in the day 1 and day 2 of the Capstone project, to appreciate the fellows, 17 of them. I'm telling you, you have taken, you launched into the deep sea, and I'm sure that you caught a big fish, right? Being a part of this program for the last 10 weeks. And of course, to appreciate everyone that have been part of this journey from day 1, right? Starting from Mama Shojibra. Let's invite Mrs. Chika Nebu for the strategic lead for the SBL to give a closing remark. Ms. Chika, over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Falabi. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being a part of this amazing event. You've summed it up or said it all, really. I just want to say a huge congratulations to everyone. It's been amazing seeing that 10 weeks of opening our heart to learning, unlearning, and also relearning. And we've come to what seems like it's not the end, but only the beginning of another amazing journey. Um, it's just been an amazing or incredible journey at the School Builder Lab. I'm sure every single fellows, all 17 of them, has come to the end, but they have learned something new, or they have a new charge or a new identity. And I'm sure we don't want it to come to an end. So we just want to say congratulations, firstly, to every single one of you for your passion. Your passion is simply what made this special. A huge thank you to our Mama Sojibra, or Sojibra. Thank you so much for having the vision and the heart in wanting to have this amazing building this solution for this particular problem and creating something new in the education space. We also want to say a big thank you to our judges, just like what Afolabi rightly said. 2 days of working through the capstone. It's not easy beings or easy feat, but thank you for putting your heart and your energy and also your experience and sharing feedback to improve the capstone. Thank you for your wisdom and your time. Would also like to say a big thank you to our partners and also the organizing team that also made this possible. So just a huge thank you once again. And it's simple. Let's just go out there and build the future of education. Thank you all for attending this ceremony, and thank you all for being here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Chika. Thank you for sharing that appreciation. And now we will take it. Now, before I invite Mrs. Shola Adiola for the final charge, Aisha, yeah, has been the experience being a part of this graduation and capstone award ceremony?
It has been extraordinary this morning, me having this program. And really, the School Builders Fellows, it's really amazing to be here to celebrate them for their achievement. Yeah.
So yes, I was here. I've seen and I have conquered. I have drank water, I've drunk cup. Now it's time to go out there and begin to build like we say we will build. Right? So Mrs. Mama Shojibra, can we have the final charge from you? Committing these graduates or graduates into the world out there to go build schools. So let's hear from you. What's your final charge? The final words for them.
Okay, before my final charge, like I was saying to somebody that I have the gift of people. I'm not bragging. I don't know, with all humility, I'm saying that. I mean, when God has done something for you, you should say it out loud. You don't want to keep it. So there's somebody on the call. He's not just going to be here hiding. He's maybe I just asked him to just say something within the next 3-4 minutes to encourage your support, and that is in the person of Dr. Bash. He's on the call. Dr.
What's the
Bash.
name? Bashir Sadiku.
Yes, sir. Dr. Bash, please unmute to say something. Dr. Bash, is he still there? Oh, I hope I'm not putting him on the spot. Is he still here?
I think he left.
Oh, maybe he's trying. Okay.
Let me see.
Seem to be on the call.
Yeah, he's on the call. He's on the call. He's still on the call.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay.
Is he saying something?
It's not.
No. He probably is still on the call, but probably is not close to his device. But okay, yeah, he's here now. He's here now.
Sorry.
All right, Dr. Bash.
Good morning. Sorry, I'm in the airport, so I'm just trying to check in.
Okay.
So, but it has been a fantastic program. I don't know what you want me to do. Can you go over it again?
We just wanted to hear your thoughts.
Yes.
Just some words from you.
Yes. It has been a fantastic journey for the graduates. Fantastic program, and fantastic one for the school leaders lab, and for my sister too. Dola, you have been a wonderful one. Well done to the team, and it's a good one. And I think it's just a start point. And the keynote address was very amazing. Something else, but we thank God. And what I want to say to the graduates, this is just the start point, and in leadership, there are two things you cannot do, but there's one thing you must do. So once you step into the corridor of leadership, you cannot get tired, you cannot retire, but you can refire. You cannot get tired, you cannot retire, but you can refire. And leadership is influence. Influence, very important. And the influence starts from yourself. You influence yourself first before you influence others. And very, very important, the attribute of influence. I'll just mention four that are very critical. Influence, INFLU. The I is integrity. Okay, the N is nurture people that follow you. The F is have faith in your followers. The L is that you must have a listening ear. And the U, you must have an understanding heart. I want to leave the rest to the new leaders to factor that out. I want to say, as you step into this new road, the Lord will walk with you. You will not walk alone. The Lord will take you to the next level of leadership. Thank you, and God bless all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sam. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm just going to say this one last time, and then we can move. Before we close, I want to leave you with this. This journey. My video is please, pretty please. I want to. Okay. The journey was not easy for me. Oh. There were days I was tired, days I was disappointed, days I questioned if this would really work. But I didn't give up. I don't give up easily. Okay. Because I knew what this could become, right? And leadership is the same. There will be hard days, there will be moments things don't go as planned, but you don't stop. No, you don't stop. I wanted to pause and ask yourself, who will I be when things are not working? Who will you be? Then ask yourself, will I retreat or will I build? When things are not working, will I run away and say, I'm not doing this again, I'm not built for this, or I'm not wired this way? Or will you build, find a way out? You have not just completed a program, you have been repositioned. I need you to know that. You now think differently, so you must lead differently. When you go back, don't shrink. Build systems, build people, build schools that work. Remember that I told you that you learn, you become better by doing. If you know these things, you keep them. I'm happy. Mr. Kamal also mentioned things around that. You do things even when you have not been outside. Good things for the interest of where you work, for your interest to, for the interest of the education at large, right? Do these things. Be involved. When you keep doing, you get better. And never forget, we are not just training educators. No, we are building school builders. So go and build. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mama Sojibra. So on that note, we'll be gradually rounding up, right? So please don't wait for the water to steer the water. Look for trouble. They said we should go and look for problems to solve. Stop sitting down. Look for trouble. And let's so pilot cohort. Congratulations, right? Congratulations are in place right now. So please congratulate yourself. You've done it well. 10 weeks is no joke. 10 weeks is no joke, right? Can we celebrate? Yeah, let's celebrate ourselves. Let's celebrate ourselves.
Drum roll.
Are these all the 17? Yes.
Congratulations, everyone.
Ame Chilipo, Rachel, Oyedele Andrew, Ruth Lawal, Emily Loco, Paula Shade, Agunbiade, Sylvia Eni, Joy Yeya. I don't know if I pronounced that well, but Olaoluwa Wolu, Joshua Akote Nyon, right? Abosede Gabriel, Olufemi Olujimi, Oluwafunmilayo Adelokun, Oluwatumise Lasaki, Paul Ade Tono, and Happiness Mwokocha. Well done to all of you. thank you for being a part of this cohort. This is just the beginning. Watch out for so much more coming from the SB laboratory. Yeah, it's a lab. In this lab, we don't.
Please, Mr. Falabi, before
Yes.
we take you, today is Emily's birthday.
Oh,
Yes, one of the
where is the?
one of the fellows from Kenya.
Oh, Emily Loco.
Yes, today is her birthday.
Oh,
It's quite an amazing one. I mean, the day we are celebrating the first graduation ceremony of SBL. So we'll always remember Emily. We will always remember today. Happy birthday from all of us.
Birthday,
happy
Emily.
birthday to you.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Happy birthday,
birthday.
Emily Loco.
Thank you for the love.
Yeah, it's good to
Congratulations.
celebrate your birthday on the same day we are celebrating the graduation ceremony. Amazing. So please, we present you.
Beautiful coincidence.
Yeah, interesting. Very interesting. So, Aisha, it's been a very wonderful time with you as the co-host, right?
Thank you. Same
For
here, sir.
this capstone award ceremony and the graduation of the pilot cohort of the School Builder Lab. Now, let me charge you all, especially the fellows, that please go take the news out there. This is just the beginning, and you are being a beneficiary, and your testimony about what you gain, your experience on this journey is going to be one of those things that will market the School Builders Lab out there in the world. Next cohort, we want to see the number triple, the number double. Yes, I know we're going to put a capstone to the numbers that we're going to be having, but yeah, this is just the beginning. Aisha, final words from you.
Wow. I want to say a massive thank you to our founder, Madam Shola Adiola, for putting this wonderful initiative together alongside Mr. Anifowoshe, Mr. Adibayo, Mr. Olusegun, and Principal Ahmed Kamal for everything that happened today. I'm sure it elevated us all. And shout out to the judges that did this award, the judgment of all the day one, day two, day three. Amazing job, honestly. And for everyone, your energy, all of you, 17, each one of you, your energy made this work. And you are not just graduates, you are the next wave of system builders. You're not just leaders, you're building systems. So with everything you've learned through the School Builders Lab, we trust that you're going to be great strategists, great leaders in any room you find yourself. So stay connected to each other. This connection you've built, the bond you've built through the program, try and maintain it. It's very important. And also keep pushing, lead boldly. Remember what Mr. Ahmad shared with us, that we need to stay ahead of whatever we are doing. We need to be superior in whatever you're doing. So congratulations to all of you. And I wish you all the best. Thank you all. Thank you so much, Mr. Afolabi, for the flow of this whole event from start to finish. It's been amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's been great to partner with you, right? So you see, spirit just gels, so we just move on like that.
Thank you so much.
All right, so thank you everyone for being a part of this program from the beginning to the end. We are not just training educators; we are building or releasing school builders. So we celebrate you, right? And there's something that happens after graduation. We need to have menus, right? So whatever menu you have, where you are, let's share it and have fun. Enjoy. Enjoy yourself.
You are there, like, go and carve another niche in
We want virtual cokes and
There should be a
Fantas.
party, right?
You can give them, you can share with
Yes.
them. Why not?
After party.
The
Party
fellows,
after party.
you can unmute to also say one or two.
Yes, please let's
congratulations.
unmute all fellows. Yeah. Let's have the noise in the
Please.
yeah.
We want to hear you make some noise. Yes, please.
Please let's unmute our mic. Every mic should be unmuted, please. This is not the
The
time to be
stage
quiet.
is yours.
Silence is not golden anymore. Please. Let's unmute and let's give a shout out, please. Congratulations to us. Yeah.
Congratulations to everyone. Thank you, Miss
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Falapi. Thank you,
you.
Miss Aisha. Thank you, Mr. Kamal Ahmed. Thank you to every
so
one
much.
of us. Congratulations to every one of us.
Yes, so that's the spirit. That's the spirit. Yeah.
Yes.
So please let's go. Let's go look for trouble. Let's go look for problems to solve.
Mr. Falabi, we'll see after this, because I don't understand this trouble you're asking us.
I hope Miss Yola will not appear in your dreams again.
No, she's not appearing again.
Someone is saying noted to look for trouble.
You join them. You follow them to say this. Yes.
Don't worry. This time, Miss Yola will be appearing in your schools, and then you just see her whispering. Are you building? Are you solving problems? All right. Enjoy the remaining part of your day. It's a good way to start the day, right? So on my behalf and on behalf of my wonderful partner, Miss Aisha Atiku. Is this not for Atiku Abubakar, right? It's not for
Yeah, Atiku, leave the Atiku.
It's not the Atiku you mean.
Don't mind.
It's Atiku.
Probably we need this
right from secondary school.
Wow, amazing. So yeah, it's so I think I can sign out now. I want to go and look for some problems to solve too. So
all right, thank you. Have a nice
bye
day.
for now.
Enjoy the rest of the
bye.
day. Thank you, Mr. Kamal.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Congratulations
Thank
to us.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's go and look for problem to solve.
Yeah, bye.